What is going on, everyone? Mike Singer and Tim Hyde from Blue and Gold to discuss a new commitment for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, Teddy Rezac from Omaha West Side High School. Tim will talk about his rankings, not a guy who is very highly ranked at this time, nation's number 918 overall player, number 54 athletes. And that is something that we certainly would expect to change as some of these other websites, rank him and re-rank him and all that. But Rezac, had offers from at least the reported ones, Notre Dame, Missouri, and Boston College among the ones that, of the Power 5 variety. But at the time of recording this, I don't know if some of those other ones have been out there, been made public, because I was told that other Power 5 offers have come in for Rezac. But they came at a point where Rezac had already committed to the Notre Dame staff, so I guess he just didn't post them. But again, this kind of depends on when you're watching this video, the update there. But yeah, Tim, 6'3.5", about he's listed at 185. I'm told he's about 190, 195. So a long athlete in terms of height. The wingspan. He's a long kid and pretty fast. Told he's in the. And it's hand timed to around a 4.5, which even if he's a 4.6, 0.5 kind of kid, that's a blazing for someone who's going to be playing linebacker. So, Tim, just your thoughts on this commitment for the Fighting Irish as we watch his tape. Teddy Rezac.
He's an athlete. I mean, that's the first thing, when I heard about him and, started watching his film, I didn't even look at his rank. I mean, I like to watch the film to see what's out there before, you learn about him and get his offers and whatnot. And he's a good football player, Mike. I know he's from the same high school as one of my favorites in the 25 class, the middle backer, Jones, who's outstanding Mike backer that Notre Dame's recruiting. So but you watch this guy, he could run. He's going to be long. He's definitely a guy you got to pack some weight on because you're assuming he's going to be, we always use that term rover, which Notre Dame plays so much, 4-2-5 basically nowadays. So, he's going to be a will to a rover, that type of a hybrid type guy. But he could run. There's some plays on his highlight film where he's playing down in the box on the edge and just chasing from behind. Great couple wide receiver catches. Outstanding athlete as a wide receiver. So he's one of those. He's an athlete, jack of all trades. So it's almost like, another thing I thought of real quick was Isaiah Canyon. Isaiah Canyon with multiple positions that he has played on film as well. So, and right here, he's packs a punch. He's not afraid to hit. So he's an interesting football player that can play football. I think we got to get that point across. This kid can play football.
Yeah, playing safety. A lot of high school, we see him playing at the at the line of scrimmage there, batting down a pass, receiver. Again, is expected to play linebacker at Notre Dame, but yeah, I agree. He's just an athlete. Again, guys, like you mentioned Canyon, when Notre Dame offered Isaiah Canyon, the receiver from Warner Robins, he was, Indiana and UAB had offered him. Yeah. And, today he's the top 100 recruit per on 3, and Auburn offered, and some of the national championship contenders, Alabama, Georgia might be offering him too. So like you got to understand that this, like, he's not highly ranked, but like we can't overreact to like that kind of thing in the offer list right now. Like let's talk about it like at the end of the year, right? Like I think with someone like this, you can't judge it completely right now. It's kind of an incomplete thing to judge because, if Notre Dame decided not to offer him now and he blows up and he becomes this, big time prospect and Notre Dame offers him in November, we're upset that Notre Dame offered him too late. And we're thinking, man, Notre Dame could have been on this kid a long time ago. We also now can't get upset that Notre Dame got on him this early. The staff believes he's a big time player and they project him to be a stud, in their defense, and they believe in it. What do we think that Marcus Freeman needs to consult rankings and what the peers think first? Like, you got to go with what you believe as a coach, right, Tim?
Oh no, I agree, and that's you and I have talked about this, the whole recruiting calendar. It's so early. We lose track of the spring evaluation. The spring evaluation used to be the way recruiting was. You played your sophomore, junior year. We got film. We started talking with you. So back, just 10, 15 years ago, let's say, if this was a guy who got an offer today without the pot of gold being the big social media buzz that it is, no one would think anything about this because this is what spring evaluation is. Spring evaluation. One of my favorite football players of all time at Notre Dame, Rocky Boyman. Rocky Boyman had 0 offers, goes to Notre Dame summer camp, gets an offer, goes to Notre Dame, plays 6, 7, 8 years in the NFL, got a Super Bowl ring, and team captain, all that good stuff at Notre Dame. So that's what that is, the old spring evaluation, the old summer camp. So I think that's what Notre Dame probably did with him, watching film, because they're recruiting his middle linebacker, who they've offered on pot of gold
Christian Jones.
Yeah. Christian Jones, a heck of a football player. Everyone go out there and watch his film. Fantastic Mike backer that Notre Dame's recruiting for 2025. So they probably just see this guy flying around. And I bring up Isaiah Canyon because he played so many positions. This guy's playing in the box, on the line of scrimmage, and his wide receiver film, the guy could catch and run. So he's a good football player. Another, lowly ranked, however you want to say, that's a horrible term. I apologize for that, but a lower ranked guy was Cole Sullivan, correct? You watch who Notre Dame's been recruiting for a while. He's night and day faster than Cole Sullivan. So when you compare those guys and whatnot, and obviously they've been recruiting them, Sullivan's coming for a visit, but he's choosing to commit right now and jumped on it. So it's good. He's a good football player, and I wouldn't be surprised if he grows in, develops, just like Notre Dame's 2 starting line, or 2 of the 3 main linebackers, Jack Kaiser, Maris Leofeld, 3 stars, JD Bertrand, before he committed, he didn't even have a spot on the roster. They had to wait till one offered before he could sign. So, it's a good pickup, and it's a great area. Obviously, Omaha, if Notre Dame could get in there, Xavier Watts, and then I know I've mentioned the Jones kid a few times. Great middle linebacker who I hope Notre Dame could pull him out of Omaha for the 25 class.
Yeah, I agree. It's a solid get for the Fighting Irish in this 2024 recruiting class. Please do hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content on your Fighting Irish. Again, folks, please do hit that thumbs up. Head to blueandgold.com for much more on this news. And as always, folks, we will catch you next time.